What's up, guys, and welcome to Talk Malcolm Talk. So let's talk. As announced on Tuesday, John Cena is going to be facing AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. How everybody else really wanted to go is Undertaker coming back and AJ Styles faces Undertaker at the Rumble. A lot of people don't know if it's still going to be John Cena versus Undertaker at WrestleMania or it might be AJ Styles and Cena again. But while they're going to be in the championship match at the Rumble, they're also going to be in the main event Elimination Chamber. WWE needs to send a note when they're telling these arenas to not spoil the main event. What is wrong with you guys? I forgot the name of the arena, but in Arizona, Elimination Chamber is going to be there for SmackDown Live, and the main event is going to be John Cena versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Kind of like when Pittsburgh ruined Roadblock and said that Chris Jericho was going to face Seth Rollins. When they talk to them, they need to say, do not ruin our show. Kayfabe's already dead. You're just beating it with a shovel. Stop. But rumor says that John Cena is actually very interested in facing Undertaker at WrestleMania 33, so it's all good. Along with that, Ryback started complaining on the internet that John Cena is the reason that the Nexus failed. I mean, yeah, congrats, bro. You're about 6 years too late. We get it. Stop trying to be relevant. Just drink your protein. Shut up. It still doesn't make sense why this man still changed his name to Ryback. What happens if you get hurt and you can't wrestle, bro? How are you going to get a job with the name Ryback? Imagine Ryback becomes an airplane stewardess. Welcome to Southwest Airlines. My name Ryback. You're 5 or 6 minutes away from landing, so he just gets the microphone. It's like, wake up! God, that's stupid. Just change his name. Also, Hulk Hogan. So last year, we all kind of know the story. Hulk Hogan said some stuff he didn't really need to say, but he said it. It is what it is. And there's still people on the internet calling him racist. I mean, I get it. That's something you just don't need to say, but it's not racist. It slipped. It slipped, alright? He didn't mean to say it. I mean, the man cried on television. Isn't that enough? But from what it looks like, WWE might actually be letting Hulk Hogan slowly come back to the company because at a live event, Kurt Axel came out and he was wearing a bandana that had the Axelmania thing on it. So that actually means that Hulk Hogan's coming back. I mean, that would be great. Let me tell you something, brother. Pythons, dude. Brother. Alright, next. So along with American Alpha winning the Tag Team Championships, 2 other titles were on the line that night. The WWE Championship and the Women's Championship on SmackDown Live. Alexa Bliss got the win because someone La Luchadora costume came out and just attacked Becky Lynch. Did Alexa actually pop her arm out of place, or was I just really tired? That was a long night. Wow, it is really bright. Kind of bright like a diamond. There's a lot of speculation who could be under the mask. First off, a lot of people said Eva Marie. That's just not possible unless she took all the red out of her hair. You could see the girl's hair. Also, some people said Naomi. Did you really take a good look at her? No. But then the ones that actually made sense was Mickie James or Tamina Snuka. Tamina, who hasn't been seen since maybe WrestleMania? I think she was at WrestleMania. I have no idea where she's been. I think there's something going on with her knee. It might have been ACL or meniscus. And then with all this stuff going on with Jimmy Snuka this year, it's a touchy subject, alright? I mean, honestly, the draft isn't over because Tamina still hasn't gotten drafted yet. So it actually probably is her. Along with the fact that Mickie James was probably still doing physicals and stuff. Yeah, it's actually neither one of them. It's actually Deonna Purrazzo, who's basically James Ellsworth. So there you go. A couple weeks ago on 205 Live, we saw the debut of the Bollywood Boys. So their gimmick is to bring, Bollywood to America and having it in WWE, which is actually kind of cool. But you could tell when they came out, the crowd did not really, they didn't care at all. It was painfully quiet. At least Roman gets booed. I mean, that's something, that's at least noise. But when they're quiet, that means they honestly just don't care. And considering that you're putting out the Bollywood Boys after AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose, can you really blame them? But they're getting sent back down to NXT, so I guess they're not going to be on 205 Live, maybe just part of the NXT Tag Team division, which can actually work. They don't need to be on 205 Live. They wrestled around the world apparently, but I've seen them in GFW, which is Global Force Wrestling. Wasn't that on television once? What happened to that? They're actually pretty good wrestlers, but their gimmick is good, but nobody cares. So you can't have a good gimmick but a bad gimmick. Because their tag team division is 2 teams right now. You got DIY and the Revival. That's not really a demotion. It's just an opportunity. Positive. And finally, Paige. So Paige, oh god, I could write a book on this girl. She's been suspended twice, right? First time, I think it was procedural issues, so it wasn't really drugs, but WB saying, yeah, it was drugs, or something like that. Or maybe that's the second time. I don't know. Maybe she just not get suspended. Maybe none of this happened. But on top of her getting suspended, she also had a neck surgery, or had a neck injury that kept her out for a long time, since July maybe. It gets to a point where you hear so many Paige rumors of her returning, her coming back, her doing all this stuff, her getting upset, her doing this with Del Rio or El Patron, whatever. It gets to a point where I just don't care anymore. If she leaves WWE, I just don't care. I like Paige. You're too much for me right now. It's like that one dude in the crowd that's way too close to the ring, so he starts screaming Chris Benoit. I just don't want to hear it. But it is interesting because she might be coming back soon because WWE is gonna be in the Royal Rumble, right? Or not, they're gonna be in the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble's coming to San Antonio. That's also where Del Rio opened up his his new restaurant. It's very colorful. A Plaza Ateca that a 5-year-old drew. But I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as the food's good. But that's not the point. So they're saying that WWE might have her come back on the road to fill for Total Divas and to do non-wrestling appearances. I don't really know what that means. Maybe like special guest referee. But there's a good chance he might be coming back just to do that kind of stuff because, I mean, if she can't wrestle, she can't wrestle. So expect to see Paige back on like Total Divas, to see her back in the ring, maybe after WrestleMania, closer to SummerSlam. So if you're any Paige fans, just keep on hoping it's gonna happen. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you really enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we out.